his hand.
Damn. Ew, what the hell is that? Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's the boy 10. Today we're checking out streamer hospitalized after Kai Cenat stream. Video by Hello Yasin Extras. Let's get right into the video.
Well, what's popping, y'all? There's some terrible luck going on with streamers, and Kai Cenat's had a couple of close calls recently with terms of service on Twitch. It's a good thing he's locked in with them, so they're not trying to ruin his stream and ban him in the middle of a Mafia-thon. But someone got hurt really badly in a science experiment that was going on Kai Cenat's stream. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now. As much of the clip as we can play, I got to cut out the part where the explosion happens because, that's YouTube ain't allowing that. Twitch might allow that, but I don't got the phone, or Twitch might allow that for Kai Cenat. But, I don't got the phone line to the big dogs over here at YouTube. I'm just small fry. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Go, 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 go. Now, close it. Come on, tight. Now shake it.
Oh my God! Tyler, are you okay? Tyler! Oh!
Yo, at what point does entertainment cross into recklessness, bruh? At what point are we going to draw the line? Like, bro, explosion was right in his face. Like, he didn't even put the bottle down before that thing went off, and he's like on the floor. What's going on here?
Oh my God! You okay?
Nah, I think he's just trying to play it off, bro. He knows it's a stream. He's just trying to bro, but he's bending over. You can see that really, it had an impact for sure. We can't keep, we, like, I mean,
He thought by the time he we doing dumb shit right now, man. We doing dumb shit right now. Oh my God. Yo, man.
This looked bad. We almost had a 4 extra type of situation here. Like no jumper. Hopefully Ty Lil wouldn't be the one to, not pull back up to no jumper after something like that, or ask for a $50,000 interview. But he wouldn't ask for a $50,000 interview, as we'd see later. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that thing like sizzling up, I was like, whoa, please don't hold that. And then he starts shaking it. I can't imagine the amount of pain that he was at. So
he didn't even drop it, bro. He didn't even drop it. He just went off. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. Nah. You won't catch me in that kind of situation. So, because it's one thing if it's just harmless. But we're talking about a real life explosion, and that's what they expected to happen. It wasn't like it was a surprise. They expected an explosion. He just didn't calculate that it was going to go off in his hands. These things, you can't just be doing these things with reckless abandonment. Someone could have literally really gotten really hurt. And then at what point are we going to say it's streaming? And, come on.
Two of my fingers dislocated though.
What?
Where'd my mother?
Is you good though? Like,
Nah, I'm straight. And my hand still burn, like it's still sizzling, like burning. They said 'cause
bro, 2 fingers dislocated, bro.
they said 'cause the fumes from the dry ice, that I guess it must got into my pores, so that's why my whole hand still burning. It's gonna be burning for like the next hour.
Damn.
As soon as I walked out.
Now that's crazy. You guys are playing with dangerous shit. Now this is just beyond physical harm. Look at what he's saying. It went into his pores. It going into the pores of something beyond your finger, something more sensitive. Like your lungs or your heart, or what. It could be so many things could have gone wrong in that situation, and it would have gone from a light-hearted, playful, thing to very serious consequences like this. Man, I'm a big fan of Kai, but man, Kai needs to You know, he really needs to like take into consideration the type of things he allows. You know, this is not the first time. You know, he's been doing fireworks in the house type of thing, but at some point, man, you have to really start. I know that he's still trying to keep cool because of the stream, but I'm sure when he's off, he'll really think about it like, damn, that was dangerous. You know, that literally sent one of your dudes to the hospital, bro. Thank God, it was nothing serious, but someone is literally in the hospital. That's enough to tell you, okay, here we draw the line. You know what I'm saying?
I literally seen Max. Max say he was sleeping. Max say he was sleeping, and he just woke up. His shoulder was hurting, and while he was driving to the hospital, and I feel bad. He really looked sick. While he drove to the hospital, he just started throwing up. Like I think it's checking him too. I was just talking to him. Shit
Wait,
like that,
Plaque?
Max?
Plaque Boy Max?
Yes, they was in the same. Bro, coincidentally, they was in the same
No,
hospital.
we both here in the same hospital.
What the
Like, what the gang?
Nah.
No, like no, but God, Max whole right side, like he can't move. Like Max can't move his neck and his whole right. Just talking to him. Shit
Wait,
like that,
Plaque?
Max?
Plaque Boy Max?
Yes, they was in the same. Bro, coincidentally, they was in the same hospital.
No, we both here in the same hospital.
What the
Like, what the gang?
Nah.
No, like no, but God, Max whole right side, like he can't move. Like Max can't move his neck and his whole right, like his whole right arm.
I swear
Bruh, he can't move his neck and his whole right arm. What are you telling me right now, bruh? What are you telling me right now? This is way beyond just entertainment. This is people putting their lives on the line for this shit, man. Nah. At some point, you know, and the thing with the audience is, the thing with people is, they can never really get enough. Like the dopamine needs to keep, the baseline keeps rising. So like things that were okay before, things that were great are now okay. And then you have to do way more to get to the same point. It's like everything in life, you know? And it's like, bruh, what's really going on? You know, people in the old they literally watch men kill themselves for fun as entertainment. We have that in us. It's there's something primal about us, you know, taking enjoyment at the expense of others, you know, and this is where this shit is going, low key, bruh. Where we do dangerous stuff just to keep the audience entertained. And it's not gonna it's gonna start being a very, very complicated thing if we keep going down the route that we're going, you know? I don't know. I don't know, man.
to God, I feel like it would be crazy to be a kid right now. I remember when we had, hey, imagine your Ty Lil show, or you're watching Kai Cenat, and then the Ty Lil show, he gets hurt, he goes to the hospital, and then you find out that Black Boy Max is also in the hospital. Hopefully he recovers with what seems like symptoms of a stroke, where he's like, yo, he can't move his whole right side. I hope that's not what the case is. Maybe it's a similar situation to what happened with Justin Bieber. I have no idea.
Okay. I thought Black Boy Max was on some streaming shenanigans too, and that's how he ended up at the hospital. It seems like nobody knows why. But at least in the case of Ty Lil, that we can say for sure. But damn.
But Arky and Yugi, who were two streamers that Kai Cenat wanted to have back frequently, and he said they could stay for his Mafia-thon as long as they wanted because they were creating a lot of different segments of content. Because Kai Cenat was struggling to run up the subs, and he's got a lot on his mind. He's got to entertain. So people that can help him, it works out in his favor. And these guys, they introduced a lot of segments, and his stream, the Mafia-thon, was going to end. There was like an hour left, and he created this power hour thing and really jumped up the views and the sub donations that extended the timer on the stream. But these guys felt bad about the situation, and I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Yeah, Arky and Yugi said something to me. They say, yo, Kai, this is Yugi saying, he said, yo, Kai, me and Arky left. We felt hella bad for the Ty Lil thing. Hope we can come back and make things right. If you could relay an apology to Ty Lil, thank you for inviting us again.
He got something happened?
Yeah, we did a science experiment and it exploded. Ty Lil, you know Ty Lil?
Oh yeah, exploded.
Hand.
Is he okay?
He's in the hospital.
He like
Gucci
the
though,
homie,
he Gucci.
He like the homie that with the M80?
Who?
Not one of the homies from LA, but like on 4th of July blew his hand off.
Oh, no.
It wasn't that bad.
It was dry ice.
It was dry ice.
So it's like
He like cuts,
30
cuts.
paper cuts in his hand right now. He dislocated 2 fingers. Crazy, bro.
He paid his dues though.
Huh?
He paid his dues.
Yeah.
Let's take one for the team, man.
Chat, no cap. Everybody spam up W.
What does that even mean? Paid his dues, bruh? What does that even mean? Like, I know what the statement paying your dues, right? I'm just saying in the context that he uses it, what does that mean? He paid his dues for what? You see how Kai moved on very quickly? You see how he just like, hey, chat, because he was like, oh, where are we going with this? You know? Pay attention. I'll put you on.
Yeah.
Let's take one for the team, man.
Chat.
Moves on right out of there. Like, that's the thing with Kai. He knows when a conversation is like, okay, all right, you know, he goes right to the next thing. I'm like, bruh, what do you mean? What does that mean? He's literally in the hospital with 2 dislocated fingers and like 30 bruises, at least according to what Kai says, and you're saying he paying his dues?
No cap. Everybody spam up W Arky and W Yugi because
I like them. They
chat, they cool as hell, and they didn't know.
they didn't know.
They didn't know. I feel bad that they left without telling me because they really felt bad. G Fuel, what the fuck is it? Chat, they really felt bad. They left without. So chat, go show love to Arky, go show to Yugi right now. Everybody go DM them, go show them love right now. That genuinely, bro, they're able to come back whenever they want. Whenever they want.
And just from this situation, you can tell a lot by people's behavior. The fact that these guys just left after, clearly they apologized to Ty Lil, and they didn't want to hurt anybody. This was a science experiment. And them leaving when they know how much they can benefit by staying goes to show that they felt bad about the situation. They didn't want to take advantage of the situation. And if people felt any type of animosity towards them, they wouldn't change the energy of the way Kai Cenat's Mafia-thon was going. So there's a lot of empathy shown by these two guys.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. In a society where everybody wants to, you know, capitalize on every possible opportunity, where people are just selfish, that's real. That was real of them. Step out, you know, bow out gracefully, like, all right, okay, you know, we know that we kind of caused this, you know, we're just going to take our leave just in case, you know, you don't need our energy around there right now. You know? And I'm sure it's all love from Kai and Tylil still, because it's not like it was planned. Nobody knew that's how it was going to play out, but that's still real love. Just you know, recognizing and reading the atmosphere in the room.
Is on here. And I think they need to be given a little bit more credit for that, because this is a huge opportunity from them. 6 months ago, these guys were not popping. And then now, they're in the past 2 months, they've really blown up. Kai Cenat is like, you guys can stay here for as long as you want. And they decide to leave after this situation. But Ty Lil, he goes on and tweets and says, I'm so dumb. My hand is effed. And we would find out that, yeah, he shows his hand.
Ew, what the hell is that? Look at those crusty ass. All right, jokes aside, bro. Look at his hands, though. Like, this is way beyond the flesh wound, because his hands look like they look some kind of way. It's not just the wound. It looks like it's moved. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but that's crazy, bro. And God saved him. His face was, you know, away. Like, he shook it away from his body. Because if he like shook it like this, pause. But if he shook it like this, right? Pause. You know what I mean? You know, it was gonna be like, what is? Imagine what that would like look like on his face. Crazy.
There's 2 fingers are dislocated, so thank God he still has his hands, and he should be okay. But then he also posted a photo of him with Plaque Max, so you see them in the lobby, and I don't know what Plaque Max got on with those pants. Maybe he's sagging a little too hard. But anyway, hopefully they're able to recover. And what's funny is,
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna leave it here, cause, bruh, what was really going on? And I think I've seen all I needed to see. You know, so like, subscribe, share, drop a comment if you will. If you like videos like this, recommend some videos for me in the comment sections, and I will get to that next. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.